G'day guys, welcome to Craft by Chopper. This is the very first video where I'm going to share with you some of my craft ideas and things I've picked up over the years as an early childhood educator. Today we're making contact art. This is a fun and creative way to make your very own masterpiece. What you're going to need is a Sharpie marker, some black cardboard, a ruler, a roll of contact. I've got an edge blade here. You can use scissors if you want. That's up to you. The edge blade is a lot more precise. And then some mixed collage materials. The size of your picture is up to you. I'm going to split it in two and show you how you can do two different frames, but this is also great for making smaller pieces of art, and it really helps in a childcare setting because you're getting twice the amount of art for the same amount of resources. Now you're going to measure off the border. I've chosen to keep it the size of the ruler, and this creates a very dominant border. With the smaller thin one, you're going to get a bigger piece of art, so it's up to you in what kind of picture you're going to create. Using your blade or your scissors, you can cut out that middle piece. Be careful to keep your edges nice and neat because this is your basic frame. Keep those inner center pieces because you can cut them up for other collage experiences, or you can use them to create inner borders, as I'll show you later on. Now you're going to grab your contact, choose which one you're going to use, and then cut out the contact a little bit bigger than the actual frame. I'd say about 1 or 2 centimeters because you want it to wrap over the edges and seal your artwork. Do that for both frames. If you're just doing the one, just make sure it covers the entire perimeter of your paper, and then enough to cover just a lip around the back to hold it all together. Once you've got that all cut out, you're going to flip it over, and on the paper side of the contact, you're going to trace the inner border of your frame. This is going to give you an idea where to put your drawing on the back, but the reason you're drawing it on the paper is because you don't want that to stay there. When you remove it, you won't see that square anymore. So on the plastic side, you're going to draw your picture. I've chosen to draw fruit because I always think it looks really cool, and this is where your creativity comes into it. You can trace a picture that you like, you can draw something freehand, you can do a name, lettering. As you'll see later, I did a Mother's Day type gift where I put mum in a heart. So go crazy, do whatever you like. And once you're finished, you're going to remove the backing paper. And I'd lay it out on the table and then pull the paper off like that, so you're not holding the contact up in the air. Get your frame, place it over your picture where it perfectly matches the lines you've drawn. Push it down onto the contact, and then you're ready to start collaging. This is the fun part where you get to rip up the paper and fill in the pictures, and you're basically colouring in what you've drawn. Depending on what picture you have, I've just used the colours to mark up the fruit, and then I got a little bit of white paper to back it. The cool thing about this is you don't have to use the white paper. You can stick this straight on a window as is, and the light will shine through, and it's a really cool picture. But if you don't want to stick them on your glass, you just back it with a piece of white paper and then fold the lip over. Once it's done all the way around, all 4 corners, smooth it out and then flip it over, and you have your piece of art. The great thing about this experience is it's open to your interpretation. You can put photos in it, you can make gifts for Christmas, it's limitless. Mother's Day, you name it, it's up to you. So use this basic principle and create something awesome. If you like this video, why don't you stick around because there's plenty more where this came from. Click the subscribe button. You'll catch our next video, which is Moon Sand, a fun sensory experiences for kids both young and old. Thanks for watching.